my feeling will win in the end. I won't harm you or touch your defenses. Vanity, insecurity. Don't you forget about me. I'll be alone, dancing, you know it, baby. Going to take you apart. I put us back together at heart, baby. Don't you forget about me. Don't you forget about me. But you won't come by. Well, you come my name.
Right on.
Will you come my name when you walk away? Or will you walk away? Will you walk away? Come on, come on.
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
Damn, who knew? All the planes we flew, good things we've been through. That I'll be standing right here talking to you about another path. I know we love to hit the road and laugh, but something told me that it wouldn't last. Had to switch up, look at things different, see the bigger picture. Those were the days, hard work forever pays. Now I see you in a better place. How can we not talk about family when family's all that we got? Everything I went through, you were standing there by my side, and now you gon' be with me for the last ride.
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
First you both go out your way and the vibe is feeling strong, and what's small turn to a friendship turn to a bond, and that bond will never be broken, the love will never get lost. And when brotherhood come first, then the line will never be crossed. Established it on our own when that line had to be drawn, and that line is what we reach, so remember me when I'm gone. How can we not talk about family when family's all that we got? Everything I went through, you were standing there by my side, and now you gon' be with me for the last
Don't
ride.
let the light guide your way. Yeah. Hold every memory as you go, and every road you take will always lead you home. Oh.
Won't you come see about me? I'll be
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
Damn, who knew? All the planes we flew, good things we've been through. That I'll be standing right here talking to you about another path. I know we love to hit the road and laugh, but something told me that it wouldn't last. Had to switch up, look at things different, see the bigger picture. Those were the days, hard work forever pays. Now I see you in a better place. How can we not talk about family when family's all that we got? Everything I went through, you were standing there by my side, and now you gon' be with me for the last ride.
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
First you both go out your way and the vibe is feeling strong, and what's small turn to a friendship turn to a bond, and that bond will never be broken, the love will never get lost. And when brotherhood come first, then the line will never be crossed. Established it on our own when that line had to be drawn, and that line is what we reach, so remember me when I'm gone. How can we not talk about family when family's all that we got? Everything I went through, you were standing there by my side, and now you gon' be with me for the last ride.
Don't let the light guide your way. Yeah. Hold every memory as you go, and every road you take will always lead you home. Oh. Ooh.
Please assume an attitude of prayer. Dear Lord, we thank you for allowing us to gather here today. We're happy that you brought everyone here to watch as these seniors receive their diplomas and enter their next stage in life. This ceremony is symbolic of their entering into adulthood. We honor you and the strength that you've provided throughout our lives, and for the people you've planted to help us, our family, friends, coaches, teachers, faculty, and the community within Canton-Galva, all your blessing. Today, we are surrounded by others who have helped us succeed. We acknowledge them and thank you for their support. May we all continue to be a student of your word. In your name we pray. Amen.
Good afternoon and welcome you to Canton-Galva Junior Senior High School for this beautiful commencement Sunday. I would like to welcome to the stage Secretary of Class, Jasmine Finney.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to class of 2024's graduation. We are so happy to see faces and family, friends, and staff here at Chair's Off. We appreciate the time you've taken out of your day to meet our residents and take a step of the adult.
Thank you, Jasmine. It's my pleasure to get to introduce the next two speakers that are going to give an address as the earned students of the highest academic awards that we recognize, the salutatorian and the valedictorian. Starting with our salutatorian for this year and her address, Carly Schmidt.
Good afternoon, students, faculty, staff members, family, friends of family, friends of staff, friends of friends, and anyone else who decided to show up to this fun moment today to bid farewell to Canton-Galva's class of 2024. I'm Carly Schmidt, and as salutatorian, I'm honored to speak on behalf of my class to welcome you all to this special event. When I was assigned this role, I had instantly thought that I'm the less important of the two, that second place is just the first loser. That's okay. I was given a chance to make a speech about anything that I wanted. And if you know me, I am a very big procrastinator. First place in procrastinating, actually. I wrote most of this speech on my paper. They just had to give me one last homework assignment before I could leave. Anyways, I am here today to remind us that we are about to embark on the journey I call the rest of our lives. A journey where not only do we close a chapter, but begin a new and exciting one, independent, away from the comforts of home and into our next adventures. This journey requires ambition, perseverance, and dreams. Many of us today have such. Some will go on to have a special place in this world. Myself, a pilot. Everything we wanted as kids is now handed to us, where we will continue to pursue our dreams and make them reality. But by limiting your focus to what seem like the never-ending assignments and tests, you forget to live. I once saw this movie, and it's still one of my favorites. But Ferris Bueller once said, "Life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it." And while I sat there, trying to interpret the meaning of this, I have realized I had already been doing exactly that. Countless memories have been made within these walls, shaping and molding us into who we are today. Teachers who have undoubtedly put every ounce of their effort into our education, tweaking and turning our lesson plans to make it work for us, because we can't do any assignment unless it's fun. From peanut butter tortillas in Miss O'Connor's class to talking about anything and everything except history with popcorn. These are the memories that will stay with us forever. I'm sure nobody will forget the time that our son was dared to run through the back parking lot in his underwear for an autograph. Life is just too short to forget about the meaningful and funny things like this. It's too short to worry about that one assignment that you didn't do. It's too short to worry about a bad grade. And now look at us. We're graduating, guys. We can get over it. Life is just too short to constantly worry, and that's why so many people get sick. We would not be where we are and who we are today without the assistance of every single person in our school district. They have helped transform us into dedicated students, athletes, friends, and performers. I want to thank everyone, from preschool to our very last year, because you guys have taught us that there is so much more to the world. You guys have allowed us to stop and look around. And we are grateful for the opportunity to experience life and skill in the comfort of your classrooms. The class of 2024 is so full of strong personalities and unique characters, we might have scared a few kids off. But those who stayed, well, thank you. You have found such a place not only in my heart, but in the teachers' hearts as well. And here we are, the class of 2024 graduating. The rest of our lives are up to us, and who knows what the future may be.
And now for our 2024 valedictorian, Dory Rathler.
Good day, Canton-Galva. It's a great day to be an Eagle. I think it's an even better day if you're part of the graduating class of 2024. So, I'm Dory Rathler, and I'm honored to be up here and be able to share a few words with you all today. And before I start, I wanted to begin with a few thank yous, specifically to my family. They've been the backbone of my academic achievement, and I wouldn't be standing here today if it wasn't for the mentality that they instilled in me from a very young age. Thank you to them, and also to the coaches, teachers, faculty members at Canton-Galva who have always set me and my classmates up for success, and who've helped us reach our potential. So, today it brings me to a point of reflection about all of the fun times that I've shared with my class. One of those was during our senior trip. We went to Branson, Missouri, and one of our days was spent at Silver Dollar City. We got to ride the rides, see the sights, and enjoy the location. I was with a couple others from my class, and we were trying to decide which ride we wanted to go on. And there were a few that were interesting, but one caught our eye. Spoiler, I had water on it. So we went on it, somewhat unaware of what was ahead of us. And it was a fun ride, don't get me wrong, but we were soaked, head to toe. And that's kind of crazy, right? I just said it had water on it, but I don't know what we were expecting. I was done, but peer pressure brought me back for another time, for a second ride. They were like, well, we're already soaked, what's one more? It was a lot more, actually. Because it got worse. The drivers that they had set up for people to use after they were on the ride, they didn't work very well, and they cost money, and I'm cheap, so. And then the clouds covered the sun, and it got a little chilly. But it was still fun. I'll never give up that experience. However, I was the only one to get sick, so. But nothing could have interrupted that experience. Senior trip is just so fun, and it's a way to start that kind of last weeks of high school. And I'll say this here as I begin my second story. We never try to make anybody else's lives harder. If anything, we're trying to make it easier, and that was the case this one day. Somewhat near the end of the day, we were in the ag classroom with Miss Austin, and we were getting set up. We were trying to use this fog machine, and me and a couple other of my classmates, I think it might have been our seminar, so that's everybody in this class had their seminar. We were trying to get it set up, and we had read the manual not once, not twice. I think it might have been 3 or 4 times over to ensure that this fog machine was not going to set off the fire alarms. Okay? We were positive. It did. We ran that fog machine, We had opened up all the windows, all the doors that we could, and it was filling up the room with smoke. We were like, man, this thing works great. A little too well. The fire alarm went off, and the school was evacuated, so. But I think that just goes to show just the fun memories that we can have as a class that don't have to be so serious. And looking back, this class has a lot more to share than I can remember. And I look out at all of us today, and I remember how diverse of a class we have. We all have our own groups that we belong to, but in the classes that we all share together, we provided unique perspectives to every new and unorthodox situation brought to our attention. We were the best at starting incredibly off-topic conversations and debates. High school gives us a lot of shared experiences because we all experience the same problems. The weight of a deadline or the stress of a looming final. But our diversities and differences were a strength because this class was spread out over every subject, club, and organization the school had to offer. We learned how to come together as a cohesive unit, and we learned how to make unified decisions. Though I will admit, we argue from time to time as well. But I think if there's one trait that defines this class more so than any other, it would be change. Because we've gone through change. We've seen a lot of new faces at the school, from administration to teachers to faculty. Many teachers have came to this building to begin their careers, while others have transferred in, entering new roles in a new environment at the school. And for some, this is their final point before retirement. In that regard, we're quite a few teachers' first class, but we're also some of their last. We've seen new rules and regulations and small additions to the school. We've been here for the beginning of some traditions and for the ending of others. This class has changed. Each and every one of us have grown to accept new roles, new ideas, and we have matured. We've adapted to the changing landscape around us. We all have our own unique experiences and moments that have led us to this point. And by the end of the day, this class will have officially completed our high school education. And tomorrow we technically begin our adventures as adults. And while high school doesn't always provide the exact material we will use in our future, I hope most of us never have to make another slang poetry video. It does provide us with a few things. It provides us with stories and experiences to learn from, interactions that challenge our way of thinking and that make us grow to accept other people's perspectives. And most of all, it teaches us to change. We've learned how to come up with practical solutions. We've adapted and persevered. Now, we have to seek our own opportunities to succeed, because tomorrow we'll start just one more change added to a long list. And it's on us to respond. Thank you.
I hate to admit that in my tenure here, there's not been one but two fire drills that were not drills. At this time, I would like to invite to the podium the president of the class, Elaine McManus, to introduce our commencement speakers.
The next person I would like to introduce has been involved in the Eagle community for many years and has gotten to know Canton-Galva students through his leadership with the Fellowship of Christian Athletes program. He has led many meetings and events for the FCA program for over 25 years. Please welcome our special guest and speaker, Scott Wood.
Well, good afternoon. Elaine, thanks for that introduction. What an incredible honor and opportunity to share this very special day with the Canton-Galva class of 2024. Their families, friends, students, Board of Education, teachers, administrators, coaches, and all attending. Looking in the rearview mirror, I graduated from Savannah High School on May 23rd, 1979. Yes, almost 45 years ago in about 4 days, okay? seem possible it has been that long ago. It seems like it was just yesterday. I was sitting in a very similar chair, just like each of you, thinking about where I was headed in my life after high school graduation. I am embarrassed to say that I don't remember even who spoke at my graduation. I hope what I share with you today will be meaningful for now and for the rest of your lives. And you sit here today, I know each of you are already thinking ahead to the next step in life. So let's just take a peek at what the future might look like for each one of you. Not looking in a tiny rearview mirror, but looking forward through the big, wide, clear windshield. Often, life seems to make more sense viewing it in reverse from the present to the past and how you got here. So looking back now over the past 45 years, I have 20/20 vision because I have already lived it. However, you are just starting out on your adventure, and that can bring anxiety and overwhelming feelings. Here are a few things I've learned in the last 45 years that hopefully will help you apply your amazing talents and abilities to the vision you have for your future. Number one, every vision starts with goals. Who is going to have the discipline, the consistency, and the grit to carry out those goals in your lives? I'm not sure I totally understood what this meant 45 years ago, but I do better understand it today. Each of you have amazing talents and abilities. God has blessed you with uniqueness that no one else here today in this gym has in their lives. In fact, no one else in the entire world has your specific talents, abilities, personality, and yes, individual makeup. So how are you going to apply those talents and abilities every day to be a game changer to the world around you? It takes discipline, consistency, hard work, a competitive spirit, along with the ability to get back up when you have failed. And yes, we all will fail at some point in our lives. I personally believe God puts all these specific talents, abilities, and makeup together in each one of us so we can each impact and make a difference in the lives of the people that come across our paths day after day. Number two, right now you have no idea the direction your life may take. What you face, the detours that may happen, nor the direction of your life. Life is full of choices every day. Remember, most of the time, life is a bunch of little choices that help you make big choices that get you where you need to be. I remember in March of 1979, I was headed to a larger university. And then one call to my high school coach completely changed the direction of my life. Don Brubaker, the Taylor men's head basketball coach, saw me play in the 3A state finals title game, where I had the best game of my life. So because of one game, one call, I was headed to a place I had never heard of before. 3 hours from home, Tabor College, to play basketball and baseball. But the miraculous thing about this one choice, to use my talents and abilities on the court and the field, changed where I was headed in life because of one choice, one decision. That one game was the only game Coach Brubaker ever saw me play in high school. Later on, this one decision, one choice at the fork in the road of my life brought me to Central Kansas, to Tabor College, and yes, that's where I met my wife, Jenny. After 2 years of marriage, we moved to a little town I'd never heard of until I went to Tabor College. It's called Galva, Kansas, where we now have lived in the same house for 38 years. Looking back, I can also see the one decision, the one choice, is how and why I personally know many of you, and consequently was given the opportunity to speak here today. Our choices and decisions in life have a miraculous impact on us, our future, our families, and on the people God puts in our path every day. Number 3, I was raised by my mom and dad to work hard, to not give up in any circumstance. Treat the janitor the same as the CEO of any company. Walk the talk in life, in business, and in every aspect of my day. That was my dad's favorite saying, walk the talk. And always remember, God provides a blessing in our lives. The opportunities I have experienced in the CPA profession are nothing I would ever have dreamed of 45 years ago, sitting in those chairs. Experiencing both the hard challenges and the open doors. Number 4, there are seasons and situations in our lives that will be very challenging and literally set our backs against the wall. For example, professionally, I was 28 years old, was a brand new partner, and literally the boss who hired me and promoted me died 10 days after I was promoted to partner. No one to ask questions to, no one to figure out what a partner did, except the other partners, but it wasn't in my area, and what I need to do work. You grow up very fast. Personally, Jenny and I felt these challenging moments in life as we faced years of infertility. Until our son was born, Ethan was born after 13 years of marriage. Through these emotional challenges, God has worked mightily in both Jenny and I, as a couple and as individuals. None of us can choose difficult times in our lives, but looking back, we see the power of those hard experiences stretching us and making us who we are today. Life experiences and stories from our lives are great reminders that we didn't get to where we are at any stage in our life on our own, without the help of our families, our friends, sometimes strangers, and for sure God. The following words from the Book of Mysteries, authored by Jonathan Cahn, will show us how important it is to keep looking forward in life. We were all created with eyes to face the direction in which we walk. So, we walk in the direction in which we look. And where we look, we walk. The principle is so basic that we never think of it. But where you look is where you go. Go against that principle, and it will never end up well. But apply that principle on a larger scale, on the scale of life, and it can change your life. Your life is a journey. Throughout that journey, it's critical that you look in the direction that you're going, and that you don't look in the direction you're not going. If you focus on that which is ungodly, impure, negative, evil, dark, sinful, you'll end up going there to a very dark place, and away from the intended plan God has for your life. In the end, you will end up going where you look. And that which you dwelt on will be that which you dwell in. Focus on those things that are consistent with your purpose and calling. You have a heavenly calling and a heavenly destination. Therefore, look to that which is heavenly. Dwell on that which is pure, high, and of God. Focus on what is good. Cease dwelling on what is not, and that which is in conflict and has nothing to do with your life, your purpose, or your heavenly calling. You'll end up where you're going to go when you look where you're going. As I close this portion of the graduation service, I want you to think about these closing remarks. Number 1, what is the direction of the calling on your life? Today, dwell on that which leads to that destination and nothing else. Stay focused. And just remember, consistency beats intensity every day of the year. Number 2, what is your passion in life? Follow that passion, especially in your career, and you'll never feel like you've worked a day in your life. I can attest to that. As I strive to continue to share my passion for life and business, I love pouring into young people, particularly for those who are just starting their careers. Number 3, here's an acronym all of us can live by. GRIP. G-R-I-P. G, God first, allow Him to give you the grit and competitive spirit in life to get back up and keep on keeping on, even when it seems like you're continually facing setbacks. R, roads. Always take a high road, no matter how many people try to drag you down. On the road of life, control the things you can control. Your attitude, your effort, your behavior, your actions, and just being a great team member. You cannot control other people's actions, other people's feelings, other people's opinions, and other people's mistakes. As you take the high road, embrace the challenges, because that's always where we grow in life. I, integrity. Integrity is a quality that allows you to rise above the drama of the world and avoid much of the unnecessary chaos. P, positive attitude is absolutely essential. Don't allow negative people inside your heart or your mind. Remember this as you live your life. The day may have been very dark, heavy clouds, when you are taking off on the runway in a plane. However, when you ascend in elevation, you eventually break through the dark clouds and into the bright sunshine. No longer in the storm, because you have risen above the storm. Same is true with life. Having a different altitude brings a different attitude. Getting a grip and practicing these habits in your life every day will allow you to be a game changer. G equals God and grip. R is a road, and take the high one. I is integrity, and P is positivity. Life is about impacting and influencing your friends, and the people in your pathway in a positive way. And for the final point. The final point is something I wish I would have started earlier in life. These last few years, I've been driven every day to finish my life strong. It goes like this. In the last few minutes of your day, think about, what did I accomplish today? Who did I help today? What am I thankful for today? What do I want to be intentional about and accomplish tomorrow? These are challenging questions, but they are very important if you want to have a vision in life to finish strong. Each day we are given a day to live to the fullest, not guarantee another breath in life. When we are given the next breath, may we live life full out. Just don't look through the rearview mirror. It's too small, and it's looking at things in the past. Look forward. Move forward. Keep your eyes up, looking through the windshield of life. And one day, just like me, you'll look back 45 years later and say, wow, God, what a great adventure you gave me. Truly amazing. Thanks again for the opportunity you gave me to share this special day with you and hopefully encourage you on your way. I will definitely be praying for each one of you and your future vision. As we say down in Southeast Kansas, where I grew up, go get her done. God bless you.
Thank you for that message, Mr. Lloyd. We appreciate all that you do for Canton-Galva students. At this time, we're going to recognize students who have achieved a 3.5 or higher GPA. Students, please stand when your name is called and face the audience. Audience, please hold your applause until they're all standing and we'll applaud them together. Brenda Becker. Jaden Ediger. Lane McManus. Katie Ottensmeyer. Jory Gratzler. Carly Schmidt. And Natalie Street. Round of applause for these young. Students, you may be seated. At this time, it's my pleasure to invite to the podium co-treasurers of their class for a thank you message, Emma Herrera and Brittany Dunn.
This is wild. Just 13 years ago, we were walking across the stage at the elementary school, with our little caps and getting our graduation caps, getting our graduation diplomas from Mrs. Herrera and Miss G. From then on, every one of you has impacted our lives in some way. Miss Austin was one of those people. She was a very kind and beautiful woman. She has been all of our teacher at least once and a few of ours for the last 5 years. One of my favorite memories from her class was the lesson that she would preach to us every time we were being hungry. Be a bucket filler, she would say. Don't be a bucket dipper. She explained that we need to do our best each day to show kindness and respect to people around us. Our class wasn't always nice to each other, which I know it's hard to believe. Every time we were being less than kind to each other, was also a pull-out book. Most of you kids probably know what it is. It's called Fill the Bucket. The cute little rainbow smiley face on it. She would read it to us and, show us the little pictures on it. It's like we were in elementary school again. And at the end, we'd all have to say something nice to each other, or apologize, or whatever we needed. As the years went on, of course, we stopped being bucket dippers as much, or at least just in front of Miss Austin. She really filled up a lot of buckets in our schools. Every one of you in the crowd today has filled our buckets in some way. We would like to acknowledge and thank everyone who is here today, supporting us as we continue on to our next endeavors outside of this building. We would like to personally thank Casey's for supplying endless energy drinks for us in the last 4 years. Thank you to teachers and coaches who pushed us to do our best when we wanted to give up. Thank you for freeing up the time and earshruts when we needed someone to talk to. And thank you for encouraging us to do our best when it's hard. Thank you to the people who gave countless hours of their time to share songs and things. Thank you to pastors and Christian leaders who gave us hope and clarity in times of uncertainty. Thank you to all of our friends and family that have been our biggest supporters along the way. Thank you for being there for us with love and support as we made our way through our journeys. Thank you to our classmates for helping us get through the years together, through life's experiences. We did not always get along, but I think throughout our time at Canton-Galva, we have made a family within these walls. We have found people in this class to talk to in hard times and in good ones. We have made friendships that we can take outside of the school and build on as we start going down our own paths. Again, we want to thank each and every one of you who have helped us shape us in some way during our time here. We would not be the people we are today without you. Thank you for filling our buckets. We encourage every one of you bucket fillers from here on out. If we could leave you with one thing, it would be to spread kindness and respect throughout your lives. Make a difference. You never know what what's not to do with someone today.
Couldn't have timed that any better. Everybody's back in their seats by the end of the song. To the Canton-Galva Board of Education and all others present, I certify that with the assistance of faculty, staff, and parents, the members of this senior class have met the requirements and completed the course of study set forth by Unified School District number 419. It is my privilege to present to you the members of the Canton-Galva High School class of 2024. Seniors, please come forward to receive your diplomas. Gavin Paul Barnett. Brinley Elizabeth Becker. Dominic Lee Birch. Ross Norman Burrow. Dylan Thomas Cherry. Wyatt Stephen Collins. Kinsey J. Dodd. Jaden Riley Ediger. Jordan Nicole Friesen. Aaron, almost didn't make it. Caleb Aaron. Emma Grace Herrera. Emily Taylor Lance. Ison McKinnon Marshall. Lane Scott McManus. Katie Grace Ottenfarn. Jasmine Renee Pineda. Jory Kent Ratzler. Carly Jo Schmidt. Brooke Elaine Stefan. Natalie Dawn Street. And Leighton Alexander Williams. Graduates, please rise and face the audience. You may at this time move your tassels from the right to the left. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my honor and privilege to introduce to you the 2024 graduates of Canton-Galva. The graduates will form a line for your congratulations outside the school to the south. Again, we thank you for being here today to help honor these graduates.